Good morning. Hello, everybody. Give me just a second and we'll start. I'm on a little early. This morning just worked out. So we're getting started. I'm going to try to get some music on, just some background instead of hearing my dryer. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see. There we go. Let's go ahead and just start. I'm going to start with the stuff off screen over here so you can look at these beauties. And then we'll circle back to those. We pull this guy up. All right. So we're going to first look at this vase. It's very beachy to me, like kind of that teal blue with like the kind of sandy brown gray up here. I like the contrast of the different textures. Look at this cool bottom. Grand memory. Good morning, good morning. So I think this is part of their marking, and it's LR, the initials. Not sure who LR is, but it's very well done. Got some decent weight to it. It's glazed all the way through. So perfect live cutting vase. 5 3/4 inch tall. It's got kind of an egg shape to it with that opening at the top. It's running. Just doing it for 16. Thank you for looking at that one. Oops, sorry. You're wiggling all over the place. My phone stand needs more legs or thicker legs for it to stand up a little bit better. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move this over. It's amber glass. It's Indiana glass. Tom Tom on here and Humpty Dumpty. It does have the original sticker, TR exclusive, and it's the whole set. The bowl, divided plate, and the 2 mugs for $30. I had a listing a long time ago. Let me get a decent picture. Put you back up. There are no chips or cracks. All the pieces are in good condition. Just getting this in right now. Okay, there we go. I turn on the fan. That sun is making it warm in here. So let's look at all the pieces. The Humpty Dumpty. There's the bottom. Trying to make sure I feel around and make sure there's no just a little mold mark, rough spot. Yeah. Top is good. No flea bites, no chips, no cracks. I had this in my booth for a little bit, and I'm not sure if I've ever had it on knickknacks yet. Just feeling around. Good condition. And this we have Mother Goose on the bowl. 3 blind mice. It's cool. Little Miss Muffet. All the great Little Bo Peep. Look at the little mice on there. So many great nursery rhymes. Never heard of that one. Seesaw, Marjorie Daw. Where are you going, my pretty maid? Never heard of that one either. Very cool graphics on this. You can see the incision pressed design on the back. This plate is in good condition as well. So we'll run the whole set for $30. And that is running. This little divided plate, the bowl, and 2 mugs. All right, thank you for looking at that. You set it over here. I thought more of this had listings, but since this is right on top, we'll just pull this forward. We've got some semi-precious stones in here. The carnelian agate. Looks like some quartz. I'm learning my stones slowly but surely. And this, I believe, is a brass leaf. There's a little bit of wear under here, but there's no markings, and it's movable, bendable. Look how cool that is. Let me get a measurement on it. Let's see. It is 6 inches long by 3 inches wide, or 2 3/4. Such a sweet decor piece. Look at all those different stones. It gives so much depth with all the different stones on there. And this one's running. I don't see any boo-boos or anything on these. Thanks for taking a look at that. Let's pull up another new item. I was so excited when I found this. I know it's not like the Dittmar Erbach one that's very collectible. I wouldn't say, I guess I wouldn't say that. I would just say the Czech is just more collectible than the Japan version. Here is the Made in Japan mark with the little bug. He's in great condition, just the usual age crazing and the wear on the paint, but I did not see any damage like chips, major cracks like all the way through. The handle is intact, not even any chips or cracks on the bottom. Just a cute little picture. It is a picture, so it doesn't have a lid, but he would be so cool as a vase too. And that one's running. He is 6 inches by 5.5. La la love, hello, everybody else popping in. Good morning, good morning. So I have this really cute shell and brass little closed trinket dish. When I looked it up, sometimes it was called a thimble holder, or it can be for like little earrings or coins. Coins would probably be a little rough in here, but you know, whatever your heart desires. You pull it up. Yeah, they called it a thimble box or pill box. Yeah, absolutely. That is just going to be a $10 start. We'll run this shell real quick since I have it pulled up already. And I will definitely pull up that sun catcher. It's hand enameled. It is definitely more than just paint. Thank you for looking at that little guy. It's like a pewter, the metal around it. It almost looks handmade because you can see the solder right here. It's in great condition. This little scuff up here is just from the tape. And I can get that off if it goes home to anybody before it gets sent out. Actually, it does look like there's a little bit missing right here, but that's the only spot. Quite stunning with the window behind it. Hand painted enamel. Pewter sun catcher. Let me fix the weight because it's definitely not 4 pounds. patches. Hello. And it is 4.5 in diameter. How are you? How's everybody doing this morning? We are running this. It is 5.5 inches. It's got a decent chain on it. It looks hand soldered, handmade, and that's just the sticker residue that I'll get off. Thanks for looking at that one. And then here is a super fun little trivet. Also looks handmade, like with the flat little glass beads on the bottom. Oh, sweet. Yes, have a look. We've got quite a few pieces on the table that we're going to go through today, but if you see anything in the store, I'll be happy to grab it. Looks like the heart is like the maker's mark. It's really fun. You can see it a little better. But it's a pizza. It's glass. Fused glass pizza trivet, or just fun decor. This will be for 16. Do have to up the weight because it's a lot of glass, so it's got some weight to it. And this guy is 6 inches in diameter. Wicked chickens, good morning. It does not glow with the blue light or UV light. It is just so cool. The detail on it is great. Looking at like the mozzarella with the sauce underneath. Oh, I love it. It is running. It is 6 inches in diameter. And it is artist mark just with that heart on the back. Thank you. I'll leave him up here because he's cool. Do this guy next. I think I had a listing at one point, but it's gone now. Hello, Janice. Good morning. So this guy is 3.5 by 2.5. Good morning. Good morning. This is teal. It's not coming across very well. My lighting is not the greatest today. I might try to move us around here in a little bit, but it is signed. Looks like Randy maybe on the bottom, or Ranch. Ronnie. I don't know. I think Randy. Randy is what it looks like to me. R-A-N, tall D, and a deep Y. And it's got like a really nice tan with the teal and like the kind of the, lack of a better word, blood red. It's just $8 start and it's running. Little luminary, cute little heart cutouts. Thank you for looking at that. do these nesting dolls next. Little Russian nesting doll. I can't remember what that word is. It starts with an M. Let me see if I can pull it up. There it is. Ooh, oh, yeah. No wonder I couldn't remember it because I know I can't pronounce it. Matryoshka? Is that what it is? These are not heavy, so let me fix that. All right. This outside one, AMR welcome in, is 4 inches tall. And there are more inside. It just keeps going. And it does have the little ones. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I thought there was the little one in there. Greek to you. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think I even spelled it wrong in here, but I think there's a Y. There we go. Okay. Matryoshka, Russian nesting doll. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That is all that's in there, but they're so cute. There she is, 4 inches tall, and the painting on it is just so lovely. It's the bottom. It is painted wood. Oh, a little chip on the back. Thanks for looking at her. So this I do have a listing for. Look how cool she is with the kopi? No, the flute player. What's that native flute player? Oh, I don't remember what that's called. I know it starts with a K. She is just a beautiful woman. Looks like she's singing to like some of the children. She's got 3 little kiddos climbing all over her with her hand-painted, Maureen, good morning, plate that she was making, or the bowl. And it is signed Dominguez on the bottom. Crazy Cash, hello, hello. It is signed, it is hand-painted. She has no call-outs. The kiddos are all there. Their toes are there. It's just a lovely, lovely piece. And she's running. Oh, I didn't see how tall she is. She's like right at 5 inches tall. I like the white and black and turquoise color combo. All right, thank you for looking at her. Let me get a drink. I've been so thirsty and like dry. My mouth is drying out. Let's get some Talavera pottery. It's still a lovely time for like planting and gardening. So I figured I'd pull him out today. He would look so cute with a succulent in the back because it would kind of make it look like his little cottontail was back there. Ugh, where did my listing go? There he is. I don't know why he wasn't in there. There he is. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Private Eye Finds. Good morning. So yeah, I was saying like if you put one of those kind of like sunburst kind of succulents in here, it would kind of look like his little cottontail is back there. I think that would be so cute. It does have a drainage hole. It is marked. Dane Mommy, hello. Cute little Talavera bunny. I'll actually drop him down to 20. I think that's a more fair price for this guy. Let's measure him out and then we'll get him started. Oh, 5¼ inches tall and 3¼ wide, 3½. Jane, hello. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out, popping in today. This guy is running. Little Talavera blue and white bunny planter. Thank you. Let me pull this banger out. Had some new friends pop in, so let's show this guy off. Look at that crystalline. Look at it. I just made this listing. Oh, come on. I know I put it in here. There it is. Sorry, y'all. Okay. There we go. All right. So it does have quite the skinny bud vase top right here. I could not find any signature on it, but the quality is just stunning. I'm showing it to you upside down, but just so that light shows you that just deep aqua is what I would call that. Crystalline. Catvella, good morning. And with like the tan yellow, like very, very pale yellow, very, very beach vibe. Just that, oh my gosh, it's so stunning. Good morning, good morning. Absolutely stunning. It's got quite the weight to it. And the dimensions are It is 9 1/4 tall and 7 1/4 wide. Make sure that weight is adjusted just a little bit because it is quite heavy. I am going to have to take off combined shipping just because of this piece. That would be so sad if that popped off. So here we go. A little bit better. Clyde Scott, good morning. So let me show you this glaze one more time. Oh my gosh, that's stunning crystalline. Absolutely beautiful. No signature. Not even like a little marking on the lip down here. But put that out there so you can see it a little bit better. There we go. It's a better angle for things. Let's get that started. It is 9 1/4 by 7 1/4. Silly Rabbit, good morning. Maximalist Monica, good morning. Omas and Opus. All right, thank you. I'm just going to put it right over here. Next, we're going to do this piece that didn't quite get to on the glass gallery a couple weekends ago. Let me pull her up. I'm going to drop it down to 82, 80. But it is a Murano piece. It is not signed. But look at that quality. So it just spins around. With my research, the technique of like the angled lines is mezza filigrana. There's the bottom. I checked and checked and checked for a signature. Maybe it's kind of a newer piece, so it might have just had a sticker that's not on there anymore. There's no chips or cracks. There are just like the hand-blown natural bubbles in there. Rulu Kind, good morning. So we set that out there so you can see it just a little bit better than just in my hands. 6 1/4 by 3 1/2. And it is running. All right, thank you for looking at that one. And pull some more pieces into view. The ones that are hiding back there. Got some M.A. Hadley now up there. There we go. That's a pretty good sweet spot. And I'm sorry for the painting on the table. It used to be the table we had in our nursery for a kiddo, but he no longer is in a nursery. We wrote his name on it. So, and you get a cute little tablecloth for it. I am going to go get some caffeine real quick from my fridge. I'm fading. So take a look at this, listen to the music, just chill, and I'll be just one moment. Please excuse me. Okay, y'all. Thank you for your patience. I'm so sorry about that. Needed to wake up way more than I am right now. Okay. Much better. I'll throw this guy over here. Okay. Let me do the Kentucky. We'll kind of just work our way this way. Drop it down to 25. Move the stage. So this one definitely caught my eye because I used to live in Kentucky as a kid. Hi, Fragile. Used to live in Kentucky as a kid, and I remember going to like where the Kentucky Derby is. And that's what this cup is for, the Kentucky Derby. And it's the whoa for the horse. We didn't go while the Derby was going, but we did get to see the horses and like the track that they would run around. I remember that. So that was fun. That horse is so cute. There's the whoa, and then marking on the bottom. The mouth is 2.5, and the width is 4 inches with a height of 3.25. So it is kind of a smaller, like, mug. Looks like about 8 to 10 ounces and would fit in there. And this is running. Oh. This one's running. So sad they don't make pottery anymore. I love it. I'm a sucker for like blue and white pottery. Thanks for looking at that guy. And speaking of M.A. Hadley, I have this little mini lamp. The tall ones go for quite a lot. I feel like the only holdback is how short this cord is. That's all you get. Definitely, I mean, I would assume you need an extension. It does work. The switch works perfectly. There's the marking on the bottom. Moonchild, hello. And I'm also a sucker for flowers. That's why this stood out to me so much. Definitely my vibe. No chips, no cracks, and no crazing. Just a very cute boudoir lamp. It is 6.5 inches tall and about 4 inches wide at that base. And the cord itself is only 12 inches. So, and Manis, hello. It's been a while. So good to virtually see you. And that is running. Cute little boudoir M.A. Hadley lamp. And it does work. I did test it. All right, what else can we pull forward? Let's do some more pottery. All right, this is Vernon Ware, California pottery. It is 7 inches tall. Little scuff on the very, very tip. Is quite small. Vintage Annie, good morning. California pottery pitcher. This would also look stunning as a base. Those floral colors with the brown. 7 inches tall, just $10. There's that marking. California, USA. I love California. Me and my husband especially love Oceanside, San Diego area. Just so stunning and peaceful. Thank you for looking. See, looks like this is our last pottery piece. Unless anybody sees anything they want to look at closer in the bin or just the shop. This one's just 7. Let's just start this one at 7. It is a redware piece. Looks like SG is the signature. I love these kind of just flowy lines. Looks like a flower, or like by itself it just looks like a butterfly. More florals with the lines. This one is very cute. 6.5. And it's 3 3/4. And this one's running. It's kind of got like a off-white background, navy blue, and like a terracotta tan with the black lines. Very nice color combo. Thank you for looking at that one. This is a glower. Amberina, just a little bud vase. We'll just start this guy at 5. Let's see. 8 inches tall. So we have the Canton trade days going on this weekend. I'm debating on whether or not I want to try to go. I would love to go, but I might have to wait till next month. But then also, it's the third Monday trade days here in McKinney, Texas, which is like North Texas, but 30-40 minutes northeast of Dallas. And they have been good in the past and they kind of dropped off. So I'm kind of interested to see if they've picked back up again and like how many sellers there are and stuff. There used to be so many sellers and it was packed. Then it cleared out quite a bit. I don't know what happened, but can't decide which one I want to go to or if I want to do both. But Canton probably have to wait till next month, even though it'll be so hot. So there's no markings on the bottom. And this is running. Gam Gam. Good morning. All right. Keep sliding down. Okay. So I have this Vetro signed. Let me get you. There we go. Vetro 2011. And with my research, I found that there is a glass blowing Glassy Plants, Junkyard Dog. Oh, thank you. I hope you had an amazing show, Junkyard. We'll put this aside and bring back that Amberina. And we'll drop it back down to $1 for the raid. Oh, you too. You have a happy and safe 4th as well. We're so excited. It's my favorite holiday. I know I usually say that and people are like, what? Yeah, it's my favorite. I don't know why. Just great memories as a kid with it. And this is running for $1 for the raid. Thank you. It is March 17 on the bottom, and that's it. All the love. Have a great weekend. Thank you for looking at that. All right. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Let's see what we can find. Okay. So, there is the signature. With my research, I learned that Vetro is Italian for glass. The date is 2011 on there. And I did find out that we have a glass blowing company in Grapevine, which is just like 20 minutes away from DFW Airport that we have here in North Texas. It's a very big city, actually. But like, look at those lines up there, the opalescence. I'm like, I don't know if you can see the little specks of yellow. So very like sherbet sunset colors. And I love the shape on it. Jade green, hello. There's the signature. It is the Etch Signature Vetro 2011. When I was looking at that glass blowing company's website, nothing that they had was like the similar shape. Some of them had kind of the coloring, but so I'm not sure who to attribute this to. I don't know if it's Italian or just that glass blowing company's one of their original designs. So I'll lower you down, get a better angle. There we go. Okay. And it is, what is it? 6 3/4 tall. And that's running. Does anybody have 4th of July plans? Hi, Cindy Sacco. We're gonna hang out at the house for a little bit, and there's a event at my church that they're gonna have like bounce houses, petting zoo, and fireworks, all right there. So floating in the pool, love it. Oh yeah, we will definitely be in the water during the day. We have a neighborhood pool, which is awesome. We get to meet all the neighbors there. Get to meet all the little kiddos that my son can play with. That one. Let's do this beautiful handkerchief vase. That cobalt navy blue, absolutely stunning. This color combo I think is one of my favorites because it's just eye-grabbing and popping. No chips or cracks. It's in great condition. Chartreuse and like cobalt blue. Two kids to keep calm. Oh, dogs. Sorry. I just saw your. We have a mini Aussie, little Toby. And he just kind of hides in our bed. Luckily, we have like a loud enough like rotating fan that we can turn on for him. And he's pretty chill in our closet. This is 8.5 tall. And the widest is 6 inches. Dogs are so silly. Our dog as a kid was absolutely terrified. So I get it. A little mold mark. It's not a chip. It's just like a crease in the glass. There's no marking. It is hand blown. You can see kind of the smoothed out pontal under here. And the bubbles. Oh, that's so sad. It's kind of heartbreaking when you hear them. We'll leave every now and then and I can hear him whining through the door and it's like, oh, but I can't take you with me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's very sad. They just don't understand. That's what my dog as a kid did. The shakes and the panting drove my parents crazy. Of course, because she would jump in their bed or run into their room and just be so loud. But let's go ahead and run in this guy. Running now. Thank you for looking. Just kind of tuck him over there. This one is new to me. I've never had the Bristol glass before, so I didn't even realize how large it is. when I saw it online. But it is quite tall. It is 12.5 inches tall. This opening is 4 3/4. Let me get a listing set up. It is a satin glass, and the enameling is in great condition, which is stunning. And it looks like fingerprints in here, like they used their finger to pull that out of there. I've never seen that before. It's kind of crazy. We have someone's fingerprints on here. Oh, there is one call out on the enamel right there. Just a little bit of wear right there. There is some texture on the white. I don't know if you can see it. All right. Let me adjust the box real quick. Okay. Let's get that pulled up. Frigile, welcome back. Okay. So there is a little bit of enameling up here. The most wear is up here. Just a little bit worn. And this one's missing it all the way. But the main enameling is in great condition except for just that little bit right here. Hardly notice it. There's the bottom. Hand blown. You can see that pontil. There are no signatures. What did I say? 12.5 inches tall. And that's starting. $48 start. Thank you, thank you. Let's look at some marbles. Let's tilt you down. There we go. Aren't these stunning? I learned a lot researching these. I had them originally for the Glass Gallery show. Mary J, welcome. Good morning. I just didn't get to them. Some of them have the iridescent. Some of them have the white opalescence in it. And some of these do actually glow. Let me pull. I'm just going to run these as choice with $8 starts. This one is the larger. Get the right. Just that little bit past 1 inch. I guess it'd be 9/8 technically. I believe that's called a striker. Don't quote me on that. But it has the 3 bubbles in the center graduated. I think that's awesome. Shooter. The shooter are the big ones, or are like the middle ones the shooters? I think these are the shooters, and this was called something else. And then you have like the itty bitty ones. You can see the size difference. Anyway, there was a lot to learn. I was watching some YouTube videos and they were talking about Como or Kokomo or something like that, like specific glass marble making company. I was like, they went through like 10 different types of glass technique that they have to make marbles. And it was like, oh my gosh, so much information. Where did my black light go? I don't think it's going to show up with the window open. So let's try. This isn't my strongest light, but one of these, the yellow on this turns orange, and this is like a striking orange glow. You can kind of see it. So the rest of them are just iridescent, but I know it was fun to play back in the day. Chris Mountain, Lisa Rioch, hello. Shebrin, sorry I missed you earlier. So yeah, this is the 5/8 size. This is just past the 1 inch, so you could kind of call it 9/8. I'm not sure like what the marble verbiage is. And then these are what did they call these? Just the 1/4 inch, or just past that 1/4 inch, 4/8. So we'll run it and see if anybody likes one of the marbles. It's running for choice, $8 start. I can spin them around. Got a red, white, and blue. Okay, let's see what else I can pull out. We'll pull out some paperweights. All right, I got this blue globe paperweight. It's not signed. Kiko, hello. This one's running. It is the satin with the smooth globe paperweight. No signature, no chips or cracks. Good condition. Right, let me go grab another one. Next week's sale is on Friday, and it is Christmas in July. Jake Riff. We got a cute little clear glass paperweight house hippo figurine, whatever you want to call it. Dr. J, good morning. Let's see. We just went to the zoo yesterday with my kiddo, My son, he's almost 3. He'll be 3 in August. And he was very struck by the hippo just sitting underwater. About 5 inches, 5 1/4 on this little lady. The cute little eyes and the detail of the nose. No chips, no cracks. Her mouth is just slightly opened. Very smooth bottom, but no signatures. Little house hippo. And that's running. Alright. Let's continue with some animals. We also saw some starfish at the zoo yesterday. Not quite like this, but very fun nonetheless. Got some Millefiore, some silver aventurine flecks in there. And that cobalt blue. There's the bottom with some sticker residue. It's pretty shiny and smooth. No signatures. It is 4.5 inches wide. And that one's running. Scoot him over too. We have this very fun bits and pieces Nayland 4G1. I hope I said that somewhat close. I do apologize if I misworded anything in that. So I have this stunning carved lucite paperweight. There's a swan on the lake. Look at the detail of those feathers in there. Absolutely stunning. There are some scratches, but that is it. There's no chips, no cracks, no any other damage. You can see the carving into that. There's also no signature, unfortunately. Move it like this so you can see it just a little bit better. All right, and this guy is 2 3/4 by 2.5. That's running. Oops. We're just gonna get to look at it a little longer. Look at that. So stunning. All right. Next, this is signed by Barb, Barbe, with a little heart signature on the back. Barb and a little heart. But look how cool. It's a tornado. Or maybe, Maybe a hurricane because that's like water. Either way, look at that. There's the eye of the storm. So detailed. Midlife Thrifter, hello. And it's got like the extra swirls in there to like show the motion. I thought this was so cool. I couldn't resist but picking it up. So there's the inside. Tornado, and you can see it go up and like pulling up whatever that is. Just those bubbles in there just showing the chaos. Let me go pull it from my other listings. Sorry, y'all. This is a little bitty one. It is 3/4 tall and about 1 1/4 wide. Again, you can see the signature barb, the little heart. Just the artistic technique on this is just mind-blowing. Love it so much. It's running now. Thank you for looking. I have quite a few more. Let me go grab them. Hey, Stitch. All right. I've had this one a little bit. I should have a listing. Maybe not because it got used up so many times. Let's see if it's right here. Yeah, let's just make a listing for it. I'm not sure if this is Murano or not. Some listings of like similar pieces said Murano, but it wasn't consistent. So I'm not labeling it. It is not signed on the bottom. It is super smooth though, and quite heavy. So let me change the weight on this. Okay. It is 3 inches tall and 2.5 inches wide. And that's running. The bubbles don't look controlled, but like obviously they were placed to look like just kind of underwater chaos is what I picture. Thank you for looking at that one. And then the last one, I have this little aquarium, not aquarium, butterflies with some flowers in there. Some very cool bubbles in there. And then this one is not signed either. Up close, look at all that detail in there. Cute little butterflies just flying around. Emily's Emporium, hello. Let me take a picture this way. And this one is quite large. It is 3 inches by 3 inches. It feels way larger than the other one, or looks way larger because it looks more square. That one's running. Again, there's the bottom. Might be made in China, but like it's one of the better ones for sure. All right. Thanks for looking. Let me switch you up this way because I have a tall piece to show you. Let me get that sunlight behind it because it is clear glass. And there is an unfortunate call out on it on the very base. Let me show you what it looks like all together. Very cool clear glass swung vase. I tried to get the hard water markings out of there and I just couldn't. I also haven't tried vinegar yet, or like the higher quality glass cleaner. So might try that if it doesn't sell. Even if it does sell, I'll try it to get it cleaned out before it gets sent out. But if nobody takes it home, I will try more things to get it clean. There is a little bit of an iridescence towards the bottom. It's just very hard to see. But then the call out is right here. A little chip right here. There you go. But that's it. That's the only one. Here is the bottom. Hand blown bubble in there. The top little fingers are in good condition. And this guy is 16 inches tall. Well, 15 and a half. It's about 4 inches on the opening at the top. Gigi Desi, hello. Sweet Janine. I see some new names in here. That's so fun. Thanks for popping in and hanging out with us virtually. This is just starting at 18, and that's running. This beautiful clear glass little swung vase. 16 inches tall with that opening up here being 4 inches. All right, everybody, I am having to get out of here. I've got a couple of things done that I have to get done before I go work out with the hubs. We get to have a workout day together today, and I'm so excited. So let's see who we can raid into. Unique around the corner. Let's go see her with some marbles and bracelets.